let's assume that you are a member of a family.
Okay. I have 1, 3, 2, 1 assumption. Okay,
yeah. Mm-hmm. You are a member of a family and you are a man. So this should be easy.
Give me a few more seconds.
This is Premeditated, the podcast investigating society's unwritten laws and the heinous ways they're broken.
True crime, low stakes.
I'm Neil.
I'm Graham.
And this is Premeditated.
We're going to start off here by digging into a case file. And this case file includes the most heinous crimes that you have heard in the recent past that pertain to some sort of social law. It may be etiquette. It may be manners. Mm-hmm. It may be a social faux pas. Only one of us has examined this case file, so we're going to enjoy a reenactment of the crime being committed here right now.
Right now.
And then we will talk about it and hopefully come up with a ruling.
Let's open the file.
Oh, that's the door. I'll go grab it. Just stay here, watch that pot on the stove, give it a stir. I don't want the mustard sauce to burn, okay?
Okay, all right. You got it, sweetie.
Oh, I think it's, I just put up. Oh, I think it's Glenda and Jerry.
What was that, sweetie?
It's Glenda and Jerry.
Glenda. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
They brought their pull-behind trailer. Were they supposed to stay overnight?
No. I didn't think so.
I don't know if there's going to be parking. I'm not sure if there's parking for this.
Hang on. I'm coming.
All right.
Oh, Glenda. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, nice to see you. Merry Christmas. Yeah, you and Jerry can...
Oh, yeah. Hi, Glenda. Mwah.
Hey, yeah, bring it in.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah, how have you been? Wow, nice. Wow, that's a nice flannel.
Thanks.
Very soft. I felt it when my hands were around your back.
Yeah. Say, I was just making the mustard sauce. Jerry, yeah, that looks like the girls are getting the trailer parked over there. How was the drive?
Good drive. You know, we left early, and you know, got a little bit of traffic then, and yeah, it was good. Yeah,
do you want a beer? Let me get you a beer. Hey, come on in.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah.
I just want to say I feel like I went in for the hug.
Oh, hey.
Was it?
Kiddo, don't worry about it.
Okay. You never know, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not much of a hugger, but you know, if your family hugs, I'll hug. You know, you guys are clearly you're big. I mean, you do the French cheek kiss with my wife.
Because Sammy does that, and I just figured it would be appropriate. And she gave you a hug, so I just figured I'd go in for one too. Anyways, here, let me grab you a beer. Oh, there's someone at the door. Here, I'll be right back, Jerry. Just make yourself comfortable. The girls should be back soon.
All right.
Oh,
Happy Thanksgiving!
Ben.
Hey. Oh, wow. A handshake, that's so formal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What are you doing? Get in here, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, noogie.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, wow, you're getting a little bald up there, huh?
It's been a stressful year.
Yeah, well, you know, welcome to the club, buddy. I went full shave around 45.
Really?
Yeah. I just thought,
it was natural. Well, no, I'm sorry.
You thought I was naturally bald?
I thought you were just natural. I thought you were probably born. You've just always been bald, as far as I've known you.
No. I know it may be hard to believe, but at one point I did have little hairs on top of this crown. They used to call me Benny Bedhead because I had so much hair, and it was just I wouldn't comb it.
Did they? I guess it was the 90s.
No, Benny Bedhead.
Yeah, it's
like when you sleep and your hair is kind of messed up, and it's called bedhead.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the concept of bedhead.
So I would still shower and do all that, like it was clean, but it looks like I had just woken up. So they call me Benny Bedhead.
Sounds like you had.
My point is, I used to have hair.
It sounds like you were maybe bullied, actually, a little bit.
Yeah, it's neither here nor there. Speaking of youth, what are you doing, younger family member? You graduated? You driving yet? Graduating college? What's up? Do you own this place? Is this your house? You're a homeowner?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Sammy and I, no, we're 26.
It seems like last time I was here, I mean, you were popping pimples and asking out prom dates, and now you're a man now.
Yeah.
Is that why you gave me a handshake? I was like, dude.
Let me just say, I gave Jerry a hug.
Oh, he's not a hugger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt very clear to me.
Yeah, I can imagine hugging him as like hugging one of the pillars at the Parthenon.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah,
in Italy.
I've been to Italy. I've been to the Parthenon.
You hugged one?
Yeah, I didn't hug one, but they're too big to hug. I think they're pretty.
Well,
Jerry's not huge.
Yeah.
Is that what you were trying to?
I'm saying he's stiff.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, that
Made
makes
out of
sense.
stone. That guy.
Yeah.
Wait, is he here?
He's here. He's in the. He can probably hear us talking about it.
All right. I think I might even just go fist bump with this guy. I mean, you hugged him?
I did. It was weird. I just felt, because it's Sam.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Hey Jerry, how you doing? Get up. Yeah, put her there.
Fist bump.
Yeah, Nux.
What are you guys talking about?
We were just talking about the Parthenon. We just went to Italy.
Yeah.
Normal conversation for me to be having with
Ben.
With Ben here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Ben. Hey, how you doing, Jerry?
I'm good.
Ben, let me grab you a beer too. I'm just gonna go back to the kitchen here.
All right. Drinking a beer, huh? Nice.
There you go, Ben.
Oh, thank you for
Where
breaking
are
the ice.
the Glinda and Sammy?
It's three men standing in a kitchen, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Ben, I'm sorry that I shook your hand.
And do you have anything to say to me?
I just don't know how to act around men. A lot of wisdom in that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sage wisdom.
And I think we really nailed that. Social laws. I'm not sure that it's one glass slipper fits all touching when you meet people.
Yeah, it's even with people. Like I think of my grandfather too. I am a hugger.
Yeah,
I always hug, and I have decided. I have felt that tension, and I've decided to make a universal thing. I am always a hugger. Everyone knows this about me. Nobody can feel like they're being singled out.
right. It's good.
So I've made that conscious choice. But
is there a? I don't think I've seen you meet people before. I'm not sure you hug people when you first meet them, but like but the second meet, that's when the hug comes into play.
Yeah, usually it's the second one. If there's any sense of,
if it's a hangout, because I feel like we didn't like hug before class every day, but like once we stopped doing classes, we hugged. If
I'm being like introduced, like my boyfriend's friends, when I meet them for the first time, I'll give them a hug.
Yeah.
But there's already like this established like I'm okay with gay people thing because they're his friends.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to just be like universally hug there.
Yeah.
If it's like in a class or whatever, I'm not going to hug everybody as I come in the door, but which would be insane. Actually, probably a good idea. Come to think of it,
just go down the line, make everybody stand up out of their chairs and hug you.
Honestly, like psychopathic, but like a really good icebreaker.
Come in 5 minutes.
Everybody else.
Come in 5 minutes late. Oh, hey. up.
I'm Neil. Oh.
Yeah, I'm pro hug, and I think I do. Once the hug barrier is broken, there's no going back. Like I think that's
the hug
weird.
Brain barrier.
Yeah, to go from hug back to handshake or none at all. That's weird.
Yeah. I think it has to be, if I'm gonna shake the hands of someone, it has to be such an authority figure.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like that's also more in the professional standpoint too.
Yeah.
Family is interesting because like the men in my family I would not classify as big huggers. I can only think of 2 male family members, which is weird. I for sure have more than that. All I can think about is my dad and my uncle. I have 2 uncles. Okay, I don't think any of them are.
You have 2 uncles, but you can't think of the second one. Is what you're saying?
No. But like I was just racking. I was going through my family files.
Your grandfathers?
No grandfathers.
Okay. Do you have cousins that are male?
Yes, probably about 50 there. Now the age thing is weird because I think I have 2 younger male cousins and I think I would just hug them.
Yeah.
But I think that would be
especially if they're younger and you're already a millennial.
Yeah. But there's a couple, I have 2 older millennial cousins, but they are they're just male jerks. So
okay.
I don't think I've ever hugged them.
Okay, fair enough.
But like my sister's husband, we do hug, but it's like I think I still hug him every time, but I can kind of sense that's not really his thing. Like he does the sort of like, and I catch myself doing this, but like a lot of men do they try to offset the intimacy of a hug by doing hard back claps. Yeah, like a
just like buddy. Yeah. Like this is a greeting.
Yeah, it's not a squeeze.
Let us not forget, we are not here to share anything. This is me sizing up literally your pectorals. Like
that's okay. So as you know, I'm a little bit France. I've been to France. I speak France. I know some francophone. I'm a francophone, francophile.
Francophile.
And as you know, their tradition is the cheek kiss.
Okay, yeah.
Something, especially when I went there in like middle school, I was like, what we kiss cheeks? Are you kidding me?
It's crazy when you're in
public.
Yeah.
And we're allowed to. We do this to girls and boys. So I've always thought that it's like, and also it's emotion you're not familiar with. So I remember the first time I cheek kissed, I put both lips on each cheek, which you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to just touch cheeks. But I was like, mwah, mwah. And I was like
coming around.
Ew. But I had this was since I've been out after college. It was a French Canadian, but I guess they still do the kiss custom. But she was like hug, because we were talking about hug versus kiss, and she's like, because I think we were like, oh, kissing is more intimate. That's like this, like you go hug then kiss. That's first base, second base.
Sure, yeah.
Those are slow bases. If you're on second, you're only getting a kiss. That's not. I wonder what home plate's going to be.
Home plate's going to just be like a squeeze, like
bare nipple touch.
Yeah.
But I was like, we were like kissing's more intimate, and she's like, no, like hugging is like your entire body is pressed against each other. She like, and I think about this a lot. She thought hugging was way more like
interesting,
intimate and close than just like a cheek kiss.
Because
it's like you're full. She's like, my like knee to shoulder is pressed against your knee to shoulder, and that's like too much. Or I don't know. Yeah.
Not if you do a back clap.
No, not if you you do a little. What's not a acute angle, obtuse angle? You turn out a little bit.
Yeah. It's just
keep
like
one shoulder off. You kind of you kind of touch adjoining shoulders a little bit.
Right, armpit to armpit almost.
Yeah.
I listen, love it. Very fun.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to learn how to hug? I'd learn how to hug.
It doesn't sound like you had a lot to learn.
No. I wasn't learning how to hug, but somebody gave me another tall guy. We're 2 tall guys.
Okay, yeah.
Another tall guy gave me a tip on how to hug people, and I was like, why did I not think of that?
What was the tip?
It was do one arm over, one arm under. Because I'd been I guess I didn't have much hug experience.
2 arms over, yeah.
But yeah, because if we're tall, if you go 2 arms over, and if the person's average height 5'8", I'm essentially just like kind of like gripping their head.
Yeah.
Because both my arms go over the shoulders, but if I go under, then it's like I'm almost like picking them up. And it was a guy. Somebody had said like, "Oh, Eric gives great hugs," and I'm like, "Eric, what's your secret?" He's like, "1 arm over, 1 arm under." And since then, that changed everything for me.
And it like sort of sets an orientation as well.
Yeah.
There's like it's an asymmetric hug that enforces a twisting.
Yeah, it's one size fits all typically.
Yeah. totally. Because I have definitely been like, oh, if I'm like hugging like a tiny little woman, her
which
face is buried in my chest.
It's like, well, I don't want to like, you're like, my forearm should never wrap around the back of someone's head. That's like too.
It's very much like I am dominant.
It's very headlocky. But I mean, that was the invention of fire for me. I was like, oh, that's how.
Wow. Yeah, it really opens up.
Because under too, it's like
under would be unhinged.
Because I mean, if you go under, you also have to crouch too. So I'm like, I'm like forklifting under their arms.
Yeah, if you come at me and you've got your arms down
and you're about to forklift,
you are lifting me off the ground, and I am excited about it. But it is a different thing. You know what I mean?
It's not a hug.
Different. It's funny because I think of like some of my gay friends, like I kiss on the mouth to say hello too. And that is, I don't think, I'm trying to imagine doing that with my girlfriends too, and I don't think I would.
Kiss on the lips?
Yeah, kiss on the lips as like a hello.
Is there a linger? I imagine it's just a...
Depends on how I'm feeling that in that moment,
Do you go head like on, or hand on like back of head or neck?
Oh yeah.
A clutch?
Just like go for it. Just like, baby. Awesome. And it's entirely brunch. We could be meeting at brunch, and it's just like, oh, go around the group, and like everybody gets one.
That's fun.
It is fun, and I've realized. Yeah, I'm like trying to imagine doing. Yeah, there's some women that I would do that for.
Kissing's fun.
Kissing is fun. I don't understand why people don't do it as like a more fun like thing. It doesn't have to be reserved.
It's like there's some sort of disease going around or something.
Yeah. Why are we not kissing? But when it comes to the family members, definitely.
Yeah, I can't imagine you're kissing family members on the lips.
No,
I don't. Do you kiss your parents on the lips?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, no, I don't think
that would be insane.
Yeah.
There's no. I mean, I think I did when I was like a child.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she's like, "Give me a kiss, good night." Kiss good night. We definitely did that.
How do you hug your parents?
My dad over under.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it, I was like picturing it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we do over under, and it's
back claps.
Force." Yes, back claps. Yes, back claps.
Back rubs. That's kind of the next level, like a up and down.
That is the opposite of a clap. Somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is like we're already hugging. A clap is to like undermine the hug, and the rubs is to like accentuate the hug.
Yeah, rubs is probably you experienced a loss or some sort of grief. That's a consolation rub. You poor thing. It can also be like oh, you poor thing. Oh, you didn't
or
get
or
on
I
varsity.
haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah,
that's the other way that I think of the rub.
Yeah, accompanied with a
But yes, I love a grief hug too.
Yeah,
it's just like wow, I feel better.
Yeah, I think I've only had like maybe one or two. Like if you're like the collapse into. You ever had one of that, like a grief hug where like you just kind of like your body weight, like somebody's so upset, like they're crying. I feel like they write about it in books a lot, where like people hug and they're like you can just feel the person's body, like because they're so.
I have definitely like collapsed into someone's arms. Nice. It is really, really nice, and it
not
really,
nice
like,
at the time because you're probably pretty sad.
Well, you're really sad, but like it really like breaks the levees.
Yeah.
Like I am waterworks if I'm collapsing into a hug.
Yeah. The avalanche is coming.
It is, and like it. I might have been able to stave it off without the hug.
But no, it
is happening.
It's halfway down the mountain.
If we need to alert the teens on snowmobiles that there's going to be a search and rescue afterwards.
Yeah. Hopefully you were wearing a bright colored helmet or something to make you stand out amongst the snow, because if you're wearing all white
ski sticks in the air. I hope so. My God.
Ooh, and then even on the other side, say you get pulled out of that snow mass, the reuniting hugs. That's a real greeting soldiers in the airport. That type of hug.
Oh my God, and that's what I mean. Where it's like it's not an over under. If you come at me because you are taller than I am, with both under, we are soldiers after war. Yeah. I am getting spun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think I would pick you up. Yeah, but yeah, I would. It would be a hold.
It would be a hold. It would be just like
it would be like figure skating pairs.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
We're doing some spins.
And the only way I can imagine it is if like something awful happened in the world and we're in a refugee camp and I see you across the refugee camp and I'm just like,
God.
I would be like, spin me, Graham.
That would make the war worth it. Oh my God.
I see you all the way across, all cots, all the way down.
Family gone, friends gone.
I think I've got no one left.
Nobody.
I've spent the last year thinking that I didn't have anyone left. And I've been
eating canned beans out of a bowl.
And like volunteering and like suturing. And at the end of it, I wipe my brow and I see you across the camp and I'm just like,
yeah, you're hugging me with blood on your hands. Yeah.
And they are around the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the taller person goes under in any of those cases. If it's a refugee camp hug, if you're taller, you're going under.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do it often because it seems like you have to be realized, but the lifting up while hugging is kind of fun. That's a nice part of being tall. Is like if somebody can run into my arms.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I am to all the listeners, I'm 6'1", so I'm pretty tall.
Above average. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, like I don't. Yeah.
95% of women.
I could go 2 arms under, and we could standing up. I think for sure.
Yeah.
My shoulders aren't that high.
Oh yeah, they're not that. It's not crazy. But you are still like marginally taller, and
your words, not mine.
But it does allow essentially like every time I reunite with a woman, I can go under, and then it's like intimate. It's lovely. We're spinning. We're enjoying each other's company. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Pro hug podcast.
But Tess does carry me around sometimes.
Yeah.
She's so strong. It's crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I love this. Strongest woman I know.
Are we going to walk? Carry me around the neighborhood. Shout out Tess.
Shout out to Tess. This is Premeditated.